Today we're going to be working on the island pieces of the koi pond, just to give it some greenery and life to the pond. Before we begin, let's get all our supplies together to make our islands. You are going to need 3 large boxes, several smaller boxes, a pencil, scissors or a box knife, duct tape, runny glue, a cup of water, a paintbrush, a pair of gloves, wrapping paper, a rough plan, and of course, your patience. Now that we got all our supplies together, let's go ahead and cut out our island pieces. Now that we cut out and taped the island pieces, I cut out about 5 long strips of cardboard and started rolling them into a ball to make them a little more malleable. Then I started sandwiching the strips in between the layers, giving us a structure and body to the island for us to build off of. Once I was happy with the placement of the strips, I just started taping them to the first layer of the cardboard, and then I laid the second layer of the cardboard on top of that. Once I had everything nice and secured in between the 2 layers, I started adding the thinner cardboard to the frame, really trying to let it just slope off towards the edges. I really tried to secure everything with tape. I wanted this to be lightweight with no holes, so duct tape was my best friend. The classic mixture of water and glue, also known as the budget-friendly version of actual craft supplies. Pro tip, start with a little water because you can always add more later. We're diving into the very precise process of slapping wet paper everywhere until it's fully covered. Don't worry about technique, just make sure it's fully covered on the edges of the island. After a few days of adding layer after layer of paper, we're finally left with 2 beautiful islands. I know what you're thinking. Julie, aren't you done paper macheing that island piece? I thought I was. Apparently, the island and my cat had an epic battle and the island lost. So I am here today to repair those injuries. There's some tears. That's nothing like super crazy. I feel like a surgeon every time I put these gloves on. Alright. Bend over. At least he only messed with the edges of it, so it's nothing too crazy to fix. Still just enough to make me annoyed. I want to know what went down between my cat and this island piece. Was the island talking shit? Is he trying to steal his girl? We'll never know. All I know is this island got its ass whooped. I want to paper mache everything to the pond itself, but I've been debating on getting fabric for the island pieces just to make them more textured and more realistic looking. Get something that looks kind of like grass or something. I want to get like some fake flowers. I already got some mini mushrooms I need to paint, but I'm gonna put that on there. I'm really debating on making a snail. I don't want it to be like anything super big, but maybe a little bigger so you can see it a little better. But I think a snail would be cute, or even like a turtle would be cute. We'll see. I'm just going through and brushing that water glue mixture on everything, just to make sure all the little pieces of paper are all like sealed down on the edges, just to really smooth everything out. It's getting sticky. I'm trying to get it very wet so the paper would want to wrinkle up a little bit, just to give it some more texture. On this one it didn't get attacked, but I do have like this weak spot right here. This island was not a victim of epic battle, so luckily there's not much fixing I have to do on this one, just here and there that parts I've missed. And that's a wrap on today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching me paper mache these island pieces for my koi pond. If you did like it, please make sure to like and subscribe. I will be posting more creative projects and ideas coming soon. I know my next video I should be working on some ducklings, but you'll just have to wait and see.